Hey guys, so it's me again, and I had a topic requested to me, and it was asking like how I survived like my ugly duckling years and like how I took it when like I didn't get a boyfriend like right away. I don't know, like I thought that was like an interesting topic because I didn't think anyone would really care like to hear about things like that, but I guess this person was like interested, so. Um, As I mentioned before, in my bullying one, I was considered one of the ugly girls. Like I wasn't really like popular. I wasn't like I don't know. I just wasn't one of the girls that a lot of people thought was pretty. So I just grew up knowing myself as being one of like the ugly ducklings. I guess I don't know. Um, I did deal with that for like quite a while. Like from second grade to like middle school. And the reason why I say just from there because like that's when like I would mostly get picked on for it. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I wasn't one of those girls that the guys thought I was like freaking like gorgeous. Like I was just one of those girls that had like the big poofy curly frizzy hair and like the those um round glasses with the metal frames and like the ones that your like grandma wears or like whatever they tell me. I can't remember what they used to tell me. Oh my gosh, my hair is pissing me off. Sorry guys. But yeah, like I don't know. I wasn't considered one of the pretty girls, I guess. Just kidding. No, I used to get bullied a lot, and like I said, I talked about this in my bullying one. I sometimes had to be a bully back for them to back off. Um, but I don't, and I had I had boyfriends, but it wasn't like serious ones. Not up until like high school. My ones before high school, it was just like those little relationships that like last for like 2 days, like the kid relationships. You know what I mean? Um, my my first serious boyfriend was in my sophomore year, and like I went from being told that I was like one of the ugliest girls ever to being like told like, oh my god, like I love you for the person you are, you're so pretty, you're like the best thing that's happened to me, blah blah blah, like type thing, like that type thing, and you're just kind of sitting there like, well, how do I take this? Because I never used to get like compliments like that, I guess. So it was like kind of difficult for me to like transition from that. Um, but yeah, how I survived was like I mostly would hang out with my friends and just have fun and just be me, like live life. Like when I was younger, I used to let things like that get to me, where people would sit there and be like, "You're so freaking ugly, oh my god," and like this and that, and I'd let it get to me. But now it's like completely different. Like I don't care if people think I'm ugly because I'm just like, hey, I have a fiance that thinks I'm freaking beautiful, so who cares? Um, and then like when I was in middle school, I was too busy having fun with all my friends. Like we'd go to the movies, go bowling, go do things that were fun, and I had that busy. I had myself busy with things like that, so I didn't have to worry about like a boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like I was. Plus, I feel like I was too young to really like be serious with a boyfriend. So it was just something like that. So how I survived it, I just kind of just lived life. I had fun with my friends. Didn't worry too much about having a boyfriend. Um, yeah, that's basically how I survived it. When I got a boyfriend, like I've been through bad and good boyfriends. It just depends on which ones. Um, but it's like really interesting. Like that's how I dealt with it. That's how, yeah. I just had fun and had friends that cared about me, so I didn't really care about what anyone else said. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, I was just all into having fun with my friends. Like literally, I have so many stories I could tell you, but I won't because this would be a really long video if I did. Um, but I like having memories like that instead of me being like, I would rather have memories of me having fun with my friends and like going and doing things that made me happy than have like memories of me being like stuck at home all the time because like the guy I was with was like so controlling. I was like, I don't want you going here because there's gonna be people there and people there and blah blah blah, you know, like type things like that. Like I just had like way a lot more memories that were like funner than just being with a guy that's like controlling, you know what I mean? Um so yeah, like I said, I was I wasn't considered pretty until maybe my eighth grade, like the last of my eighth grade year until like, and then when I got into high school, I was considered pretty because when you go to high school, you are considered new meat. Well, that's what they called us over there at the high school I went to. So I was considered new meat. So a lot of guys were like, "Ooh, who's this girl? What is she about? We want to get to know her." Um, so like yeah, it's funny to think about it like that. Like it is, but that's how it is, and it's really interesting actually when you get to know people that are like when you know what I mean, you've gone from knowing people that are so judgmental, so like rude, and will say like the meanest things to you to hurt you, to going to like, oh my gosh, she's pretty. Who is that? I want to get to know her, type thing. It's like a big like transition, and I was like never really like used to that. I guess you could say it was something like really different for me, but I still liked it. I still loved being I liked the fact that I didn't really care, but then again, when I started getting older, you know, I liked the fact that people were like wanting to be with me. And I had to get used to that though, because it was like really, really like different. Like I was like so insecure sometimes. I was just like, oh my god, like does he really like me for me, or is it just because like whatever? I don't know. But I have something in my eye. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had something in my eye. But yeah, I don't know. It was just something I had to deal with. When you're getting older and when you're kids, like a lot of people will say like mean things. But once you start getting older and you start like knowing the person you are, being happy in the skin you are, you're just kind of like, I don't care, say whatever. That's kind of how I am like now, especially now, because like I still get called ugly. Like, oh my gosh, I still do, and I'm just like, we're not in school anymore. What the heck? Um, and I do get called things like that, and I'm just like, okay, you think I'm ugly? Oh well, that's how I am. Now I am like that. At first I wasn't, but now I am. um, so yeah, my advice to other girls though, if you are getting called ugly, um, and you're like really young and you're just sitting there like, oh, I feel like I'm so ugly, I'm never gonna get a boyfriend because everyone keeps telling me that. Don't look at it like that. Like, don't look at it as to where you're gonna listen to that person. Like, who cares if you don't get a boyfriend right now? You don't need one right now. You have like your school to worry about, your friends, having fun, just living life, um, without no drama. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes relationships can be really drama, especially with the type of person that you get with. Um, So, you know, if you want to have all the fun you want now and then worry about having a boyfriend way later. I know it's like it's something that's like crazy to think about because a lot of people are probably dating around your age and you're just kind of sitting there like, I don't have a boyfriend. So, what do I do? Have fun with your friends. Go to the movies, go dancing, um you know, go out and do something that's fun for you and you'll enjoy it. Believe me, you'll look back on your life and be like, I have so many good memories that I can share with like your husband way later or your kids and be like, oh yeah, you know, me and your me and your aunt used to go bowling and then we go walk around and we meet all these new people and like type thing, you know, like share stories like that with people. Trust me, when you look back, you're gonna be like, wow, I like love the memories I have. I love that I was with my friends mostly, and I didn't have to worry about no boys, cause yeah, boys are drama sometimes. um, I like I said, I have a lot of memories, and I've always shared them all with my fiance, and he's just like, you guys are freaking crazy. Like, what the heck? um, but he, you know, me and him have stories to share to each other, and he's just like, it's something that's fun. You know, you can be like, well, before I met you, this happened, and this and that happened, and then like he can tell you something like, well, this one time I went to a party and it got like crazy, and like a big old fight broke out, and like all this stuff, and you're gonna be sitting there like, whoa, what the heck, you know? Like, you guys could share stories back and forth, and I think that's amazing when you guys can share that with each other. So yeah, like, I don't know, I don't see a big deal about being called, like, I don't know, I don't see a big deal about if you have a boyfriend or not when you're younger, because I look back and I'm just like, hey, it wasn't a big deal to me. Like, I would rather just spend the way I grew up, have fun, go friggin' do some crazy things, and like look back and be like, wow, I had a very adventurous life when I was younger. Freaking walking around town until all hours and stuff like that is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I have like so. Oh my god, I want to tell you like all my memories, but yeah, like it's gonna take a long movie, long video, like I'm a movie star. But yeah, that's how I look at it. I like shoot. I was called ugly for the longest time. I got used to it. It wasn't something that was gonna like hurt me forever. It doesn't hurt me now. Um, I just like I like the person I am. I'm comfortable in my skin. I have someone that loves me for me, and that's all that matters now. I mean, at the time, yeah, it did kind of hurt, but when you get to the point where you're just like, I like being me. I'm gonna have fun, enjoy life. You trust me, you'll love it without having to worry about like drama. And boys, oh my gosh, there can be so much drama, especially I dealt with so much boy drama. Wasn't even funny? And it wasn't even with the boys, it was mostly with the girls. Although some of them were like really like the jealous type. Oh my gosh, I dealt with a lot of those too. But a lot of them were like the jealous type, like, why are you talking to him? And it would just be someone like I would like barely started talking to, and they'd be like, well, how come you're talking to this guy? Because I heard you're talking to him and this and that and blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's not even like that. He's just a friend. And then, you know, they're like, oh yeah, friend, my ass, and like stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy. Too much drama. Save yourself the drama. um, but yeah, I enjoyed my life. I think I did a pretty good job. I had the fun I had before I had my baby. I went through a stage where I was considered like the ugliest person ever to being one of the, like the most one of the pretty, I guess. My fiance tells me I'm like gorgeous to him. Oh my gosh, he's such a nerd. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I like how I lived my life. I guess I should say. I have a lot of good memories, and I'm still making many good memories, especially with the people that I freaking love. Like, I love making memories with my fiance because he's just like such a nerd. He like loves to make fun of me. It's so funny. Me and him are like, I don't know. We're so we make fun of each other like all the time. We're like always like picking on each other, but then like there are like 10 minutes later like, oh, I freaking love you because this and that, and then, you know, we're so, I don't know, maybe we're like the weirdest couple ever, but we just like we love each other like so much that we just everything that we used to get told, like he used to get he was looking at my pictures. Okay, side story. He was looking at my pictures like a while back, and he saw my pictures of like me, like what, in middle school, I think, when I first started middle school, and I had those big old like round glasses. He was like, "Are you Harry Potter's sister?" I was like, "You freaking jerk!" Oh my gosh, he was making fun of me so bad for that picture that he saw of me. And then like a few months later, I saw pictures of him when he was younger. Oh my god, it's so funny. He was so chunky. Shh, I didn't say that thing. But he was a chubby boy, like literally. And I used to be like, oh, look at those little chunky cheeks. And I would like tell him stuff like that. And he'd be like, shut up. It was so funny. But me and him, we make fun of each other all the time. So, um, but yeah, that's basically all I have to say. So, look out for my other videos because I'm gonna be doing one for doTERRA finally. Oh my god, I need to get back on that because I am so behind on that. Like, holy crap, I've been slacking like so bad in my doTERRA. And I think it's because I've been like dealing with people that are really not like, that don't motivate me. Like, a lot of people just kind of sit there and be like, doTERRA is so stupid. Like, their oils, who cares? Type thing. And I'm just like, well, I care. Because they work for me, dude. That really, they work for me. Look at this. Look at this. My hair went from being like up here to like, can you see? Hold on. Okay, my hair went from being like up here. How did I go up here? Huh. My hair went from being up here to here. It works. It works. It really does work. And then like my son's skin is like, oh my gosh, it's cleared except for now because I'm running out of my oils right now. It's getting a few bumps on his face, and I'm just like, crap, I need to restock on my stuff so bad. So I need to go through and see what I'm like needing big time. But like I said, I've been slacking on it, and I feel like a lot of people are just so nitpicky when it comes to it. Like, they're just, oh, they have so much judgmental things to say, and it freaking makes me mad. But that's part of like, I guess that's part of life. You gotta live with that. You gotta hear judgmental things from people. People saying that they stink or whatever. I don't think they stink. Yeah, I got used to them, you know. I mean, there's some that are just like, woo, overwhelming type things, and then there's some that are like so like, oh my gosh, like what is the one that I like right now? Oh, I like cedar. No, cedarwood. Yeah, cedarwood. I like cedarwood because it's like, it smells like the, like a, not a desert. Huh? No, nowhere near that. It smells like a forest, and it's like really grounding. And oh my god, I just love it. It reminds me of like the mountains or something. Like, I love it. But I gotta be doing more videos for that because I have found out that a lot of people don't know what's going on or what are in our products that we buy from the store. And so I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on that soon. And another video that I got requested to, which I'm kind of debating still though, is about how I do my pregnancy, how I handle my pregnancy and college together, and then what else was it? How I handled my labor. Ooh, that's a scary story right there. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to do it, but I'm still thinking about it. I'm debating, I guess, but I'll probably end up doing it. So look out for my videos. I'll be posting some more, and I will see you guys later. Bye.